Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody. I'm back with another video. It's been a while, but today I said to myself, I'm gonna teach my friends, my family to repair a new phone. So here we go. LG Aristo. We have the LG Aristo right here, Aristo 2. I'm gonna show you the model number right away so you can check it out. So you guys can see right there, X210. When you order the part, you have to watch this number right here. So, and we have the part right here. It's kind of a little flat, like it doesn't have like a little round on the edges. A little bit different from the Aristo 1. The Aristo 1 model number was MS210. Just if you guys still don't remember, this one is X and the other one was like basically MS. That's how they label these phones. So no more talking and let's put our hands on it. So first I'm gonna start by removing the SIM card. I see this phone still have the SIM card on it. Let's put it on the side and we're gonna remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 screws, which we have that are holding the back frame. I forgot to tell you, for this job we are using a regular Phillips screwdriver. Alright, now that we remove all the screws, we're gonna work it out to remove the middle frame, which usually this phone you start from you have to like basically extract the screen from the frame. It's very easy. We're gonna grab one of our flat tools like this. You can use a guitar pick and whatever. Let me grab one of those, so I'm gonna show you too. Okay, here we go. Look, I have it right here. And we're gonna start just to pry off. We're gonna just insert the guitar pick like this, and we're gonna be prying off this middle frame out of the screen. This phone is not that hard to open. I'm gonna keep using my flat tool, my metal flat tool, which is a little bit stronger. So it's just gonna be a faster job, you know. Also, I use my nails, which I usually grow longer, but if you don't have nails, just use these metal flat tools and you'll be just fine. You see, just go side by side and it's gonna just open like this. Very easy. Don't worry, you're not gonna rip any cable off. Just make sure when you insert the flat tool by the volume buttons, and just be careful. Make sure don't rip those volume button off, so you're not gonna then have a problem with your volume up and down. So this phone is gonna open like this. I'm gonna show you. Very easy. That's one side and that's the other side. Okay, we're gonna put this middle frame on the side. Now what I'm gonna do is you guys always do this first. Always grab your new screen and at this point test your new screen, just to make sure. You don't want to end up installing a defective screen and then your supplier or whoever you buy it from might not going to return give you another one if you already install it, or maybe you're gonna break it. Okay, and very easy. This phone has 2 points right here. I don't know if you can see. I hope you can see this right here. These two. You're just gonna touch it one time like this with this flat tool and the phone is gonna turn on. Basically that's the 2 points for the power button switch, which you guys can see right here. That's just a tip that I give you. Don't do any short or something else, just touch those 2 buttons. And we're gonna just test this screen really quick before we install it. So I don't want to make this video too long. I like to stay with you talking all day long, but I know you guys just want to get your phone fixed. So let's move on that. So this phone already start, and just give it a couple of seconds. It has to catch up, and as you guys can see, I don't see any problem on this screen. It's working pretty good. And for the most part, if you want to do like a hard test, maybe you want to go to let's say I go to Google and probably go to the keyboard, and you can test number by number and letter by letter. That will be the safest way. So right now then we have test our screen. Just remove the battery, nothing is gonna happen. Remove the battery and then unplug your new LCD. Very careful, don't rip anything off. And now I'm gonna remove this which is the motherboard. I'm gonna unplug the front camera right here, and just to be safe. And I don't see nothing else, which I'm gonna start just to pry off this motherboard, and it's gonna come out very easy like this, very easy. And I'm gonna show you right here the charging port this phone uses is the same type of charging port used on the previous LGs. Let me see if the camera wants to focus in here or not. Okay, there you go. Look, that's the charging port. It's the same charging port the Stylo One uses. Which other phone? I know the Aristo uses this charging port. There is a few phones with the same similar charging port. Okay, so we can replace this if it gets broken by doing soldering. You gotta be careful because here we have the microphone. If we damage this microphone, we're gonna have a little bit of issues. Nobody's gonna hear what we're saying during a call. Right here, the microphone. What else we have here? We have the proximity sensor. We have the rear camera right here, and one single slot for the memory card and SIM card. Okay, that being said, we're gonna put this on the side, and we're gonna continue to replace this screen. So right now we have this middle frame with the screen attached on it. I'm gonna pull this camera off. Just be very careful when you pull this off. I've done this plenty of time, but if you don't do it, just hit it a little bit and then just pull the camera, so you don't want to lose that. Okay, we have the screen, and we're gonna use our famous heat gun. Okay, you can get this heat gun for like $19 at Home Depot. That's where I bought it. And we're gonna apply some heat to get that adhesive loose, so we can remove this screen and install our new phone. Our new screen, and this phone is gonna look fresh. You don't want to walk around with this kind of phone, you know. When you go in a call, it might hurt your face, hurt your fingers. With like $25, you can get this phone looking fresh and not having issues. Okay, I'm gonna apply a good amount of heat because the adhesive holding this screen is pretty tight. So, like I always said, if you don't feel comfortable working with a bare hand, just use gloves. Use some gloves. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but that's just me. Just protect yourself. Also, I would advise you to use like glasses, like goggles. Okay, we're gonna use here our razor blade. That's the best way to go to split that screen from the middle frame. All right, just insert it. You gotta be careful with anything here. Remember, we already removed the motherboard, so it's nothing in there to burn. Just don't go crazy with the heat. You can melt the whole middle frame, and that's not gonna be a good day. All right, this is what I do when I reach a little gap here, I just hold it with my fingers like this, and I hit the bottom part. It's the quickest way to go. Meanwhile, I hold it. I'm pushing the screen, splitting that screen from the middle frame. Okay, just like this. There you go. And I'm gonna keep using my razor blade, and that's it. This is the backlight. Just pierce it inside, and it's gonna come out just like this. There you go. That's it. It just came out. And here I'm gonna tell you a little tip. Don't lose the ear mesh, the one for the ear speaker. If your phone is gonna look ugly without this little piece, and it might not come in the new one. So just save that little earpiece mesh so you can put it in the new screen. So your phone is gonna look just the same as the older one. So we're gonna put this screen on the side right there, and we're gonna keep working on because I have some extra pieces of glasses right here. I'm gonna apply some more heat just to get that adhesive loosened. You see, pretty far we're doing a pretty good job. Alright, there you go. And I'm going to use the razor blade. The razor blade is the best because it kind of cut through the that adhesive, just in case it's not soft enough, you know. Then we're just gonna kind of start the cleaning process right here. Okay, now we have all the glass removed, which I have it all over here. I'm gonna just trying to clean it a little bit. This is not the smartest way to do it, but I'm gonna do it like this right now. This glass is very, very sharp when it's broken, so just be careful. I end up piercing my fingers many times. Okay, now I'm gonna go and grab a toothbrush, which I have right here. Always use like a toothbrush or whatever kind of brushes you have, so that way you go around the middle frame doing this. You see, this will prevent, oh my bad, this will prevent from any piece of glass in the middle frame. You don't want to stack the new screen and a piece of glass is right there hiding in a corner, and then it's gonna just break your brand new screen and make whole your job worthless. Okay, so we're gonna go like this, and even you can use it to clean your work area like this. All right, there we have the clean and ready for installation middle frame. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and apply some B9000. B9000 is the same as B7000. The only difference that I found is this one dries a little quicker. So we're gonna apply a little bit all the way around. Apply enough, but not too much. Don't go crazy on this, because this glue is very strong. It's gonna hold our new screen together very good, so you don't have to go crazy on it. Make sure you apply all around. Don't leave any space, so that's gonna give us a good grip on the new LCD, and our phone is gonna look nice and awesome. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time, but I didn't put my hands on one of these Aristo 2, which I was pretty curious to see the build. The build is not much different from the old one, but I think it's a better build. Alright, there we go. Just gonna cover this up, make sure it doesn't dry, and we're gonna apply our new screen. Okay, this one has, and remember, here we're gonna put our ear mesh. Remember the one we took from the broken glass? I'm gonna just remove this plastic cover and it has, and I'm gonna squish right there the ear mesh. Don't forget that your phone is gonna look ugly. I'm telling you right now, nothing's gonna happen. It's gonna function fine, but it's gonna look ugly. All right, I'm gonna remove this other plastic cover on the bottom, which is right there, and I'm gonna get this little cable through this hole right here. Special space for that cable, which is the LCD connector. All right, make sure it's aligned, and that's it. At this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to let this dry. I'm gonna put a couple of clamps, if I can find them. I have a bunch of clamps. If you guys don't know, I bought these, like, look, I have big clamps and small clamps. It cost me like $7, $8 with the tax, I guess, at the Home Depot, and it has very convenient. I'm always losing them and misplacing them, so I guess it's a good investment because I need them all the time. I'm gonna make sure it's aligned again, and I'm gonna put just 4 clamps. That will do the job. It's not. I'm not gonna go crazy on it like sometimes do, but I'm gonna leave this for like 5-10 minutes, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, enough time for this to dry, so we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna take this off. There we go. And right now we're just gonna install our motherboard right here. We're not gonna lose any time on this. We already know what we did. We're just gonna do everything but opposite. You know what I mean. So we're gonna install our motherboard, connect the LCD digitizer cable. There we go. Fine. Don't forget the front camera. There we go. Front camera. But if you don't put it, like, you're not gonna be able to take selfies, okay? And I know you can't survive without taking selfies. All right, there we go. We have everything set. Check. Okay, after this, you just have to check if everything is plugged in good. Nothing is in between a piece of glass and, like, you know, sliding to the motherboard. And we have our old LCD right here. Front camera, everything is set on place. Just check that. And we're gonna go ahead and install our middle frame back. So that's very easy. Like you guys remember, we start from the top when we remove it. Now we're gonna start from the bottom when we install the new screen. Okay, we're gonna just do it like this and just press. Just squish that motherboard into place. The motherboard and middle frame, or everything. I should say, like, more like screen and middle frame. You see? You're gonna hear a couple of clicks, and then you can, like, check, make sure it's not off on the frame. Okay? After this, very quickly, we're just going to put the screws back, and we're basically done. I'm gonna test it for you, show you then the phone still works. We didn't kill the phone or whatever, but I'm gonna show you, and we might, like, do a couple of tests, maybe camera, make sure we didn't damage anything. Just remember, when you apply heat, just make sure cameras and all other like sensitive components are not installed on the frame, because sometimes I even do forget to like remove a front camera, and I end up damaged, and I had to replace it. But this is not all the time, you know. It can resist some heat, but not all the heat. So we're basically done here. We just have one more screw left right here. So we're done here, and we're gonna put the SIM card back, battery, and back cover. There we go. That's, guys, how you replace the screen on LG Aristo 2. So for everyone who don't remember the model number is X210, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this video helped you for something, and let me know what kind of video you want to watch. I'm preparing something maybe to do like a micro soldering, then I'm working on too, but that's gonna be maybe, I don't know, maybe in a different channel. This is more likely how to replace a screen and things like this. As you guys can see, we already catch up the service right here, and the phone is working perfectly fine. I'm gonna go to the camera, little puppy right there. Camera still works. Front camera, there we go. Front camera still works. Yeah, that's my setup. Front camera still works, and that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support, people who still follow me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.